Welcome to this tech tip showing how to create toolpath patterns using Edgecam. The toolpath patterning commands give the Edgecam user an easy way to create toolpath for a single geometric shape, then copy the original. This is different from copying a cycle, creating multiple identical cycles that are assigned to unique geometry. Instead, as the image to the right shows, the toolpath pattern commands add a label before and after the toolpath to be copied and replicate that toolpath as directed by the user. The advantage is that a single Edgecam cycle can be changed and the patterned toolpath will replicate all changes throughout the copies. There are several unique patterning commands available for each type of copy the user may wish to do. They're similar to the design mode commands and have similar functions. Translate copies the toolpath in a linear pattern using an XY distance. Mirror image is self-explanatory. Planar Rotate makes a circular pattern, but around the Z-axis of the current CPL. This is commonly used for bolt patterns and similar geometry. Rotary Rotate copies toolpath around the rotary axis of the machining center using the post-processor configuration. Repeat copies toolpath in the Z-axis, similar to how cut increment within a cycle is processed. All these commands are found in the Transform Toolpath submenu located in the Edit pull-down menu. Let's have a demonstration of how they can be used. This part has a hex where we'll create a piece of toolpath for one of the features and then pattern it around the part. Let's begin with creating toolpath for this part using knowledge-based machining. We'll assign strategies and send them to planning board, and from the suggested strategies we'll choose to profile. We'll use a 1/2-inch end mill from our tool store database, and you'll notice the resulting toolpath is created. Let's make a quick change to it where we add in a starting offset and then multiple increments so that we walk the toolpath into the part shape. To make the rotary pattern, this is going to be copied around the rotary axis, so using the Rotary Rotate command, we'll put in a quick formula of 360 degrees divided by the number of parts, and then we'll identify the starting and ending points for the toolpath copy. The result is that we have a starting label and ending label to define the copy, and then the Rotary Rotate command. And you may notice that there's some strange moves in the Rotary Rotate command. Those are caused by the tool approach and retraction. We want to show you how to deal with that. Normally the profiling cycle approaches the part from wherever the tool was last located, and that's a great feature. But in this case we don't want that to be replicated as part of the pattern, so we need to separate out the approach move from the actual toolpath. The way that we'll do that is we'll create a simple rapid move. So when Edgecam asks where to rapid to, we could type a coordinate or we could actually snap the toolpath. I've gone to the entity filters, I've turned off everything but toolpath, and hovering the mouse over where that start node is, I'm going to hold the control key and left click. The result is the rapid move snaps directly to that section of toolpath. I'll then drag it in front of the command so we have moved into position separately from the profiling cycle, and now when the rotary pattern copies the toolpath, it's only copying what the profiling cycle does, and the pattern becomes much more efficient. Creating a rapid move to take up the approach to the cycle is something you'll want to keep in mind for the Transform Toolpath commands.